Hey Libra, welcome to your December 2024 weekly reading. This is going to be your reading from December 17th until the 23rd. I hope you're doing well. We're just going to go ahead and jump straight in. I do want to announce that I am running a sale on all my personal readings. They're all 20% off. If you're interested or curious about that, that link will be down below in the description. You did pull this Leo card. It says shine, and you also pulled this purification card, and there's a sunflower on it, both which do connect to the energy of Leo and has to deal with happiness, self-expression, confidence, being in your authority. Some of you may have Leo placements. But with this purification card, I think you could be purifying a lot of things out of your life, negative energies, just energies in general. It could be any type of energy, just any type of energy that's just been negative or that has been heavy. I see you clearing it out. Most of you have already cleared out this energy. Some of you are still doing it here, but it's ultimately helping you cultivate more happiness in your life. That's what I'm seeing here, especially this week. You have a time for healing card. It's a balsamic moon here. Yeah, and you could be healing, right? Even with the purification card, some of you could be, healing your heart or just healing certain things here. The balsamic moon phase is when the moon is basically about to come into a new moon. It's just that last bit of light that's left before the new moon happens. And that's symbolic of closing out cycles and letting go and purging of emotional energies. So I do see that is something here that is happening. Yeah, even with the cards right now, you have the moon and the 5 of Pentacles. So I definitely get you could definitely be releasing something here. It doesn't have to be anything physically. It could just be emotional energies. Let's see here. Let's pull your tarot here. Let's see. Yeah, you did pull this star card here for the overall energy. The star card is also a card of healing. It's a card of rejuvenation, and it deals a lot with spirituality. I see you really going to the core of things here, Libra. Like going to the core and clearing out what needs to be cleared. There goes that moon card. Let's see here. Interesting. You did pull the Empress here in the outcome position. So I do see, even with the 9 of Pentacles, you have the 9 of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff. Both cards are really connected. I do think that there is some type of increase of prosperity and abundance here, and also pleasure and cooperation, especially in your relationships here. I see some of you going through a glow up period, and that's very funny because you do have this, like I said, that purification card in the sunflower. And the sunflower can also connect to some form of glow up or you radiating here, or just feeling more alive here, feeling more enthusiastic and even more passionate about things as well. All right, let's see. You pulled the Knight of Wands here as well in the position of the good stuff. I think this Knight of Wands is you. It's your temperament that you're embodying more, of being more self-determined and confident and taking the lead on things here. And I think that's going to be a good thing, especially when it comes to dealing with obstacles or just dealing with challenges here. It could be any obstacle, any challenge. I just see you being in this energy of the Knight of Wands, just very much self-determined, bold, and asserting yourself here and taking the lead and taking action. Mars is retrograde, and I really do connect Mars to the Knight of Wands. And Mars is retrograde in Leo, and it's in your 11th house, Libra. And the 11th house deals with, it's your ability to enjoy things out in the world and society, right? So that's why it deals with like groups, communities. So there could be things going on in regards to your group, in regards to certain groups that you're in or communities. Maybe you're an authority figure in regards to your community or some type of group here. Some of you could be establishing a community here this week, or creating one, or being part of something of that nature here. But I get almost like you're leading by example here, or you're the leader here, Libra. So I just see you being I just see you being a lot more decisive and bold and courageous here in regards to doing certain things. You have the Nine of Pentacles as well in the position of the good stuff. Nine of Pentacles is being able to reap your rewards, right, from your hard work. So I do see you being able to do that. Also, Nine of Pentacles is your ability to be able to enjoy those rewards as well, right? Whether that's, spending it, enjoying, going out into the world, enjoying yourself here. Nine of Pentacles also says being grateful for the small things. So I see some of you could be practicing some type of gratitude. Maybe you have some type of gratitude practice, or if you don't, I feel like a gratitude practice would actually help you double your abundance here, or just help you see and appreciate the little things that you do have that you could be taking for granted. But I get here with the Nine of Pentacles in general, being in the position of the good stuff, is you being able to reap the rewards here from your hard work and being able to enjoy those things, whether that's going out, enjoying yourself out in the world, whether that's helping other people. Right? I just see you being in this energy of, you could say abundance or prosperity with the Nine of Pentacles, but just having the resources at your disposal and feeling a sense of secureness within inside yourself. You have the Star card here for the overall energy this week. You did pull this a time for healing card, the Balsamic Moon Phase card. Both of these cards do have to do with healing, so I definitely get there's this overlapping energy of healing going on in your life in a certain area. I'm also picking up, though, the Star card is rejuvenation, right? And newer aspirations, or feeling more inspired to aspire to something here that you're ideally wanting to create in the world. And I see you really allowing yourself to partake in that creation with the Star card. And you could be feeling a sense of really, you're formulating a deeper sense of connection to the things that you're involved in, or the things that you're doing here. I look at the Star card, it's Aquarius. So there is this service energy. It's where you show up and you serve, you bring your gifts and you bring your own unique individuality to the world, right, to contribute, right, to the larger picture of things and for the greater whole and the greater good of things. So I see that really being a main theme here for you this week. You have the Emperor here in your current energy. Some of you may have Aries and Leo in your placements. If you don't worry about it. The reason why I say that is because the Emperor is Aries, and the Emperor really deals with confidence, self-determination, and also your ability to govern yourself. I really think you're holding yourself accountable here, Libra, and really defining things and creating structure here for yourself. Some of you may be entrepreneurs, CEOs. You may have your own businesses here with the Emperor, Nine of Pentacles. I do see you doing well this week, or maybe getting an increase in income or revenue here, possibly even having new clients because of that 11th house energy where Mars is retrograde for you right now. That is the house of revenue, income. People think it's the second. It's the second as well, but the 11th house is your ability to be able to take what it is from the second house and spend it out in the world and enjoy it, right? So that's like the 11th house energy. And I'm also picking up, though, that, again, the Emperor is you're the leader here. You're very much in a position of authority, or you're stepping into an energy of authority here. And not in a brash way or an autocratic way. It's in a way of really wanting to be of service and, really wanting to start things, do things, continue on with things. You have the Two of Swords here in your challenge this week, and the Two of Wands as your advice. Two of Swords would be indecision. Two of Swords would be indecision, right? Being on the fence. I think your challenge could be a little bit of indecisive energy here. I don't really get that that's like an indecisive energy. It's more so, I almost see you wondering where you should start. And so you could contemplate a little too long, or maybe procrastinate a little bit too much. I think the Two of Wands is saying be bold, be courageous, just take action on something immediately. Just get started with something, because I feel like that's just going to start your process here. Sometimes we can overthink the process. Two of Wands is just saying whatever it is your goals are, just just get started on one thing here, and then eventually it'll spill into the other. You have the Moon card here for the future position. I get here that this Moon energy, there could be some uncertainty here that you're dealing with, or something a little bit unfamiliar, or something that you're having to deepen your awareness on. The Moon card is symbolic of, it's when you have maybe intuitive nudges about things, or when things are first coming to your conscious awareness, but you don't have the full awareness. So you're trying to figure it out, right? The Moon card. And usually it takes time for things to be revealed fully. So the Moon card says, what I'm seeing here is that there could be this energy to where you're starting to become aware of something here. It could be good or bad. I think it's a neutral thing. I don't really think it's good or bad. but I mean, it could be. I think this is more so like you're becoming aware of something here, like you're picking up on something psychically, and it could be like a good thing. Maybe it's like you're discovering more about your gifts with the star card, who you are, your personality, right? Maybe you're going into the shadow or the unconscious, right? And you're retrieving parts of yourself and you're doing integration work. It could really be anything. The moon card could also be maybe you hear something, but you don't really know, so you have to kind of use your own intuition or just allow for the situation to unfold more. That's what I'm getting here with this moon card. There's something here that's revealing itself, but it's doing it slowly. But the moon card says don't fear, or you want to wait and see, right? With the moon card, you want to wait and see before projecting out what you think. Does that make sense? You have the hangman here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, and the hangman does say it is self-sacrifice, the hangman. Very interesting. Because you have it right below the emperor, then the star cards, the overall energy. These cards, this energy together is more about the individual and their sense of self and how they show up and contribute to the larger whole in regards to something that's of a higher spiritual principle. So I feel like at this time, Spirit's like actually wanting you to dedicate yourself to something or give yourself over to something that has higher purpose, higher meaning at this time. And if you already have that, then Spirit's just saying here, like, keep devoting yourself toward that. And right now, I really pick up that I'm not trying to call you out here, Libra, but I am going to say it. Because Mars is retrograding in your 11th house and you have this Leo card here, Leo can deal with the ego. I'm a Leo, so I can talk shit. Leo deals with the ego, especially when you throw Mars in the mix. It can kind of be your own ego's way of wanting to do things. And with it being retrograde, there can be frustration and anger, right? Trying to be the authority, trying to take control, trying to define things, trying to get the process started. However, I feel like Spirit's saying here, like, to also try to balance things out with like being selfless and like being selfless and not letting your ego kind of get in the way too much. Just saying, right? You take whatever you want from that. And I also get, though, with the hangman and the moon card, I think it's imperative too that, like, if you don't know the answers to something, don't project, right? Like, take time to really let things reveal itself. Because there's more to be discovered about the situation with the moon card being here in the future position. And we'll clarify, of course, and we'll get more on that, and we'll go more into detail. You have the Empress here in the outcome position. All in all, I feel by the end of the week, I think this is a great week. You have the Emperor and the Empress here, so definitely in regards to relationship, partnerships, if you're in a relationship here, or maybe you're talking to someone here, there's definitely this cooperation here. And because these two cards are like divine counterparts here, so you could be working together as a team. Or you could be working together with other people as a team as well to create this larger vision here that you have with the star card being here for the overall energy here. Some of you are in the spiritual community. You could be readers and you can also be astrologers, or you can be just in the psychic. You could just be in the psychic, community. You don't have to be that. I think also too as well, some of you are getting into spirituality here as well. Like you're deepening your spirituality. You're becoming more influenced or more involved by spiritual topics here. Let's clarify this read. Before we do so, let's pull oracle cards. You pull this, the way is clear, awaken to the power within you. Yeah, and that would be the star card and the Emperor for the overall energy. Right. So I think here that the Emperor being an archetype that defines things, takes control. And that Two of Swords being in the challenge can be some indecisiveness, maybe a little bit of procrastination, overthinking. Two of Wands, as the advice is saying, just be bold, right? Just be self-determined. There could be some fear though, right? Or maybe stepping outside your comfort zone this week a little bit with that moon card being in the future. So I think the only thing that could be holding you back this week is fear and it creating some type of illusion. But the moon card says you'll never know unless you take action, right? You never know, right? Like, but I think for the most part, like, you could be holding yourself back because of fear of certain things. So, all right. Yeah, boom, we pull the 7th house relationships. There it is. with that Emperor and the Empress here. So definitely things going on in regards to your relationship as well this week. I pick up for the most part is positive. It's positive. We'll come back to that here in a sec. Yeah, you pulled this work through your fears. Boom, there it is. New moon in Scorpio. So I knew there was something in regards to fear. And that's that moon, that uncertainty, the unknown, the stepping into the unfamiliar, being uncomfortable. So let's see exactly what that is. All right, Libra, clarify, let's start here. Clarify the Knight of Wands in the position of the good stuff. What is this energy here, the Knight of Wands? Pulled the Eight of Wands here. Some of you, this could be travels here. I also think as well, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands. I just think there's a lot of ambition flowing through you. Eight of Wands is the height of ambition. There's a lot of positive momentum one is feeling, or is feeling encouraged, right, to pursue like endeavors or things that they want to do, that they're feeling an increased inspiration or motivation to pursue. And that's what I'm seeing here with the Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands being in the position of the good stuff. Clarify the star card here for the overall energy. Pull the Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles here. One thing I'm seeing here, the overall energy, the star card, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles here. I really think this is about being of service. And it could be surrounding your work, career, your community. It can really be any area. Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, though, with the star card, is really, it's about bringing your value to the world, right? And contributing your value to the world, whatever your gifts are. Yeah, I really see you being, this may not make sense now, but I really see you this week. I sometimes look at the star card, Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, as someone who's like giving blessings out in whatever way that is, whether that's gifts, whether that's help, whether that's money, whether that's resources, right? You could also be getting that stuff here as well. This is a very separate message, but I do see it in the read. This may be for someone very specific. There's something about charity here. There could be like your involvement with some type of certain charity here. And you could be helping people here that are in need of assistance. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles here. You have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I think this is also in the position of the good stuff here. So I think this week, I actually see you, there's a lot of positivity. It's interesting. You pulled that purification card and there's a sunflower on it, right? And the sunflower sits there boldly with the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is someone who follows their heart, their heart's open to life. They're receptive to life. They express themselves. They allow themselves to be happy. They share that light. They share that warmth. And I really see you embodying that this week. And overall being in a very confident, loving energy. Just to be real. Something about the color yellow. Some of you may buy something yellow or something like that. Some of y'all are probably like, what the fuck is he talking about? You just wait and let me know. You come back and let me know. Clarify the Emperor here in your current energy. Yeah, you pulled the Hierophant here. It's interesting. I wanted to stay, when I said earlier with the star card that you're giving out blessings, I wanted to stay bestowing blessings. That's such like a Hierophant thing. But I think in general, you're really in this energy of wanting to be of a benefit for others here with that Emperor and the Hierophant. And right now you could really be deepening your, I think you're someone who has very strong integrity and morals here, and you're really wanting to live a, I don't even want to say live a moral life. That's not even the right way to say it. I just think you're in an energy of really powerful, strong morality, to where you're wanting to show up to the world and be of service and to help benefit others. Like I said, some of you definitely can be in positions of authority or leadership in regards to communities and groups here, or you could be wanting to establish those things. Clarify the Two of Swords in the challenge. Yeah, the Devil here. Yeah, I think this Devil Two of Swords is, you got an angel on your shoulder and a devil on your shoulder. It's like, which one do you listen to? And I think this Two of Wands is the advice. Well, basically listen to the angel, obviously. But I think that Devil Two of Swords could be this over procrastination. That's what I kind of get. So I think this Two of Wands is saying to be more bold here this week. Not arrogant, but just decisive. Clarify the Moon card in the future position. You pulled the Seven of Swords here. I don't like that energy. I'm going to clarify that. You have the Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords here. Well, one thing I do see here is that maybe there's some type of surprise here that you're trying to keep a secret, right? Maybe it's like you're buying gifts and you're like, oh, I don't want them to see my gifts or whatever. I don't want to. So that could be that Moon card, Seven of Swords. With the Four of Pentacles here, Two of Swords here. I will say, though, as I'm doing this reading, we are having the Sun square Neptune. So that would be very deceptive energy. So if your intuition is telling you something deceptive here or something deceptive is going on, I would listen to your intuition. I wouldn't project out like immediately, but I would just be aware and observant. That's what I want to say with this. But with this Moon card, Seven of Swords, I get in the future position. I kind of see you. I think there's certain information here that you're needing. And so you're trying to like do research or become aware here in the future this week of, how you can go about structuring things or coming up with a strategy or game plan here. So I kind of see you really keeping your cards close to your chest with certain things. It doesn't have to be like bad things. It can really be anything. But I think all in all, it's a positive week. Clarify the the Empress here in the outcome. You pulled this Tower here. You pulled the Three of Cups here. Yeah, I think this is some type of surprise here. Now, you could be planning this surprise or something like that, right? With this Moon card, Seven of Swords. I see it, Libra. You have the Tower, Three of Cups, right? The Empress. This would be like receiving something unexpectedly or giving something, surprising someone here. There also could be something unexpectedly that you celebrate here as well. It's some form of a gift, though. Clarify the Two of Wands for the advice. Pull the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles says just start making moves, right? Start being decisive and taking action here. Stick to your plans. Don't overthink things. Clarify the Hangman in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. You pull this Hangman, Five of Cups here. I think there's a lot of defiant, passionate energy that you have, but I feel like you're, it's almost in a way, it's like it's been turned inward. And I think it's like there's this like powerful raw expression or self-expression that wants to be like channeled into things. And so the Hangman, Five of Cups is basically saying, like, in order to get like unstuck, right, or I almost kind of get that spirit's like one to you. Well, for one, I think with this Hangman, Five of Cups, like letting go of any type of emotional attachments to the past, Hangman says the way to do that is like dissolving things with love, self-compassion. I feel like that's really going to help you here, having self-compassion, having compassion toward others. And also you could be going through a period of healing as well. So it's just, you know, giving it time for those things to happen, and it's going to take time. Some things, you know, may be a little bit out of your control. It's like maybe it's just the ingredient here is time, right, for the healing to really take place. But I think there's also like this defiant, passionate energy that you have, but it's almost as if some of you may be feeling as if you're not good enough, but I think you are. I feel like Spirit's saying here, just like you know, it's time for you to start like making moves here. So that's what I got for you, Libra, in your reading. I'm gonna leave your reading here. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, again, the link will be down below. My readings are on sale. They're 20% off. If you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also, hit the notification button bell as well, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your video. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Libra, I wish you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.